We live? I think we're live. All right. The only way I know that we're live is by looking at EasyBot's Discord server. That's not true. But I don't want to open up YouTube and watch my own video. It's weird. Let's see. Self-promotion. Yes, we're live. Okay. Happy Friday. Oh. Still adjusting levels here. Check 1, 2. Hey, Ihor, welcome. Welcome all. It's been a minute. Ooh, congrats. Are you getting the black, whatever, anniversary edition one? I am honored that my voice has been listened to with that much urgency. People probably listen to my voice more in these videos than they have in my songs, which I'm not mad at because I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, that's why I started this stuff, is like I was just tired of like having to share things only in one way. So today, what I have in mind is a track that my friend and I made. He wrote a poem, and I wrote some music to it. But instead of playing it exactly how I produced it, I'm just going to play around with instrumentation and see what I can come up with. And in fact, let's see. It's not, there's no tempo to it, and that was kind of the challenge initially for the track, was that there wasn't going to be any way of why am I not hearing this? Yeah, there wasn't going to be any way of syncing to tempo, so instead of doing that, he just sent me the poem, and I sort of played keys along with it on Ableton, and then over time sort of arranged something. Why is this not playing? Oh, right, so this isn't plugged in, hold on. Go. Yeah, the anniversary edition one looks cool, but only because it's new. I think the gray one looks great. It's a nice color, and it fits with all my other gray stuff. Let's see if that fits with whatever happens next. Trying to mix these a little bit.
I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been reading in classes, I've been out here living brand new chapters. I've been living in living rooms, I've been invisible, I've been seen, I've been deaf, and sometimes I've even been listened to. I've been letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been way less accessible. I've been working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. And I've been letting my blessings in. I've been 12th Ave and Jefferson. I've been Inglewood, Pomona, and Slauson. I've been Crenshaw, South Central, and Compton. I've been gang affiliated and conscious. And my
cool
reality
chord.
Banging was never an option, but those was my references and those were my settings. I've been in all these places of reverence. I've been, and my life is just living evidence. I've been Chi-Town, Southside, everywhere my mother was watered. I've been wanting to go to Panama, and that's the soil of my father. I've been knowing it's such a dirty game. I can't promise I ain't coming out spotless. I know all of they gossip. I've been in relationships and most of them toxic, to the point where you couldn't wash off the toxins. I've been thirsty, I've been water, I've been plant-based my whole...
Yeah, so we got this poem here, and chances are, if I wanted to actually mess with this, I would keep that beat in the back pocket. Also, I'm working with levels a little bit as we speak, so bear with me a little bit. Yeah, so you don't hit play until the beat starts. Okay. Do I want that to be quite as... Okay. Moving forward.
I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been reading in classes, I've been out here living brand new chapters. I've been Living in living rooms, I've been invisible, I've been seen, I've been deaf, and sometimes I've even been listened to. I've been letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been way less accessible. I've been working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. And I've been letting my blessings in. I've been 12th Ave and Jefferson. I've been Inglewood, Pomona, and Slauson. I've been Crenshaw, South Central, and Compton. I've been gang affiliated and conscious. And my reality banging was never an option, but those was my references and those were my settings is. I've been in all these places of reverence. I've been, and my life is just living evidence. I've been Chi-Town, Southside, everywhere my mother was watered. I've been wanting to go to Panama, and that's the soil of my father. I've been knowing it's such a dirty game. I can't promise I ain't coming out spotless, I know. All of they gossip, I've been in relationships and most of them toxic. To the point where you couldn't wash off the toxins. I've been thirsty, I've been water, I've been plant-based my whole life, and they finally dropped a vegan-ass Whopper. I've been at war with my demons. I got new grays every day. I see my stress been increasing. I've been stuck on the deep end. I've been joining book clubs. No name got your boy reading. I've been unlearning, I've been searching, I've been flexing, I've been flexible, I've been taking hella days to reply to a text from you. I'm sorry. I've been honest. I've had my heart broken like a promise. I've been decolonizing my closet. I've been intentional with my dollars. I've been learning boundaries. I've been done with jobs paying hourly. I've been thinking a lot more while I'm showering. I've been putting my 10,000 hours in. I've been thinking about ownership. I've been thinking about how, I don't really think I want this shit. I've been thinking about meaning. I've been thinking about us. I've been thinking about freedom. I've been thinking about loyalty. I've been loving more openly. I've been collecting more royalties. I've been flourishing whether or not you notice me. I've been doing more paperwork, signing more signatures. I've been seeing how people work. I've been seeing my people hurt. I've been everywhere. I've been.
I had to switch to these headphones. I can just hear so much more bass in them. The other ones I have to crank up so loud. Not exactly the direction I was planning on going with this, but I'm just having too much fun sculpting stuff together. Speaking of Andy Stott, Andy Stott has a new album. and you should definitely check it out. I'm going to drop a link. Welcome, everybody. Feels good to jam again. I am going to add something with the analog heat here, which is a little bump at the, I'm guessing 20 hertz mark. I'm not sure exactly what these values mean because they go from 0 to 127, so I'm pretty sure it's not actually the 20 mark, it's just 20 out of 127. But the nice thing about that is you really can't rely on, I mean, it's a trade-off, right? Like, I can't tell you exactly where this frequency is, but I know it feels good, so I'm listening for the right sound instead of being like, oh, it's, you know, you always put a bump in this place. No, it's like I'm actually auditioning it and deciding that that's where it should go. Yeah, so if I focused on the kick, right around there, is where you really hear that bump. Yay! Thanks everybody for dropping in and leaving such kind words in the comments. By the way, this sample is from Nicholas Jar. I don't remember which song, but... Oh, shit. Okay. I have to figure out what this tempo is because I want to use it. Oh, that's cool. This is me jump roping. I got it. Okay. So I sampled that onto track 1. I have 2 tracks here that are for sampling mostly, except I took out the ibin sample, so we'll just see how that goes.
I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now
This is fun.
I know I'm the answer.
Thanks for joining me today. Just making some beats. I was inspired by my friend Def. He wants to release this track, I think this month, but we'll see. Plans change. I am going to mess with some piano I was jamming with. I went to Minnesota to visit in-laws, and they had a piano, so I recorded some random stuff, and we'll see if this fits in. Oh, that's sick. You know what you can do? You can take a randomizer LFO, set it to a pretty fast pitch change. Oh, that's a cool sample right there. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors, and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered, I've been looking in mirrors. like African house, actually. This is the African house kick pattern, by the way. Hey Rustic, I actually have some vocals for this one at the moment.
I've been looking in mirrors and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered. I've been looking in mirrors and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered. I've been looking in mirrors and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered. I've been looking in mirrors and now I know I'm the answer. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered. I've been looking in mirrors and now I know I'm the answer. I've been reading in classes, I've been out here living brand new chapters. I've been everywhere, I've been at home, I've been scattered. I've been looking in mirrors and now I know I'm the answer. I've been reading in classes, I've been out here living brand new chapters. I've been I've been out here living brand new chapters. I've been living in living rooms. I've been invisible. I've been seen. I've been deaf. And sometimes I've even been listened to. I've been letting go where my letters go, making moments more collective. Reading in classes. I've been out here living brand new chapters. I've been living in living rooms. I've been invisible. I've been seen. I've been deaf. And sometimes I've even been listened to. I've been reading in classes. I've been
good, yeah. Thanks for asking.
Living brand new chapters. I've been living in living rooms. I've been invisible. I've been seen. I've been deaf. And sometimes
What have I been up to? A lot of stuff. I've been doing this Living Marks thing. I don't know if you guys know about it. I post about it every once in a while, but basically I'm in this group of artists that started meeting on Zoom, and we make art together. Some of us draw, some of us dance. Obviously, I have my setup, so what I bring is a lot of music, and I also work with another producer, T, who mostly works with acoustic instruments and just mics them through Zoom. And it's been really fun. It's not as rhythmic because with more than one musician, you can't really sync audio, but we found ways to enjoy ourselves despite that, and it's been a really awesome experience. A lot of the people in there are, artists who are doing other stuff, so we kind of introduced the idea to a bunch of different places, and we've been sort of getting some support from different groups to have us introduce the idea to their group. So just a couple weeks ago, we started working with this deaf school, the Kenneth Burdett School for the Deaf, and I've been making beats in this after school art program over Zoom, and it's in Utah, I think. And just been sort of art making with the kids, and it's been really fun because I've been learning a lot about the deaf community, and the first time we showed the director of the school, he was blown away. He immediately understood the importance of art as communication, and I think because sign language is such a gestural practice, it's you're basically dancing and other people are interpreting that as language, that he immediately saw the benefit of it and was we need to show this to our kids. They would really love it. They would probably find new ways to communicate, and it would just give them an opportunity to open up about what they're feeling. So it was really cool to feel validated in that regard. And I feel us living in the world as people who have the advantage of hearing, we take a lot of that for granted. And it's just been really cool to see how much they care about communication and art and creativity as a part of daily experience, not just, as output, So I've been putting my hand on speakers more lately and noticing that mostly you get low frequencies coming that you can feel, obviously. So it's been fun because I've been blasting They've been having some technical issues, but they're planning on having a big subwoofer, a big speaker, and just pointing it at the table where all the kids are making art, and so everybody can feel the vibrations as they're working. And so I've been thinking man, Andy Stott techno, low end vibrations, which would normally, to the average person, they'd be oh, what is this, because top 40 stuff is really popular, but for deaf people, it doesn't matter if it's popular or not. It's if it's mostly frequency, high frequencies, then it doesn't really mean anything. So I've been really experimenting with some abrasive, aggressive sounds, and just excited by the idea that I could make stuff that's really rough, and it doesn't translate as rough, to an audience that doesn't think about sound and music in the same way. I can, if you want to email me, I'd be happy to let you know if there's upcoming public events that we're going to do. At the moment, we've been trying to figure out how to keep the stability of the group together without and also introduce new people to the group and in sort of controlled ways. But yeah, I'm more than happy to introduce you to the idea, and it's also something that you can easily do with a group of people, because all it is just making art together.
Out here, living brand new chapters. I've been living in living rooms. I've been invisible. I've been seen.
So yeah, I actually do that once every Tuesday. That the art class is once every Tuesday, and then our art making group meets every Wednesday. And every once in a while we have sessions where we invite people to just come in and join. And it's not really a matter of if you're good at art or anything. The whole point is to remove that expectation. It's anything is okay. You can cook, or you can, cross stitch or something on camera, and that will count as like your contribution that day. I mean, like, we say that, but oftentimes, you know, the people who are the regulars there, we're mostly people who have some kind of specialization, so the dancers usually dance and stuff like that. But it's caused a lot of really interesting conversations about like what improvisation means, like what it means to sort of open up expectations about success and failure in improvisation, because I used to have a really big mental block about that, and I still kind of do from time to time. Like, I don't know if I could do this live, because there's a certain tension about what's right and wrong in a party space or a public space. So I would have to choose the space very carefully and promote it carefully to feel comfortable to do whatever I want to do. Yeah, it's true. I was just thinking about the fact that like sign language is not necessarily word to word. Like, we associate it with, you know, this turn, like the word for water is this gesture and the word for hello is this gesture. But if you were born deaf, you don't necessarily have to learn the words that mean the gestures. You just learn what they mean on like an emotional level, and the words are secondary. And I've been thinking about that in describing music too, that like when we use words to describe music and art, it's secondary to the experience itself. We're like trying to hold on to some kind of experience and articulate it, but the experience has already been felt. So I've definitely been resonating with that aspect of our conversations with some of the kids in the school.
Living in living rooms, I've been invisible, I've been seen, I've been deaf, and sometimes I've even been listened to. I've been reading in classes, I've been out here living brand new chapters. I've been living in living rooms, I've been invisible, I've been seen, I've been deaf, and sometimes I've even been listened to. I've been letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. Letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been way less accessible. I've been working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in their libraries. Reparations is still owed. Letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. Letting go where my letters, letting go where my letters go, letting go where my letters go, letting go where my letters go, letting go where my letters, letting go where my letters go, letting go where my letters go, letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been way less accessible. I've been working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in their libraries. Reparations is still owed. Letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been way less accessible. I've been working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in their libraries. Reparations is still owed. Letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been way less accessible. I've been letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been way less accessible. I've been letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been way less accessible. I've been letting go where my letters go, making moments more collectible. I've been way working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies, working on my chair, working on my chair pose. I've been working on my chair pose, working on my chair pose. I've been working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more code, working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in their libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in their libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been speaking in more codes. I've been finding lies in they libraries. Reparations is still owed. Working on my chair pose. I've been
I feel like I have to have some kind of like crazy, dry bass, funk bass. Forgot what these notes were. Hold on. All right. That's kind of fun. Ooh, sub 37. That's fun. I have a what is it called? A sub fatty that a friend lent to me, and it's fun, but it is a little bit sometimes not as intuitive as you'd expect. I have this Minotaur, and my only gripe about the Minotaur is that it doesn't have its separate pitch envelope from the LFO. You have to choose one or the other. And that's kind of sad, but it does sound really nice. I feel like bongos would be good in this. I like to use the crossfader to change the bass. I can't seem to get this rim to get any louder. What is that about? Just distorted, fine. I'm done with that loop. Or pattern, rather. See if I can find a soloing. play both. Oh, that's fun. Thank you. I'm starting to get nervous because things are opening up, and I'm really gonna want to try to do this live. And like, there's enough here, but I mean, at this point, the way I'm doing it is I'm not preparing anything, and the more I prepare, the less interested I am. So if I'm really gonna do it, I'm gonna have to just show up the way that I show up to these streams and just be like, what you get today is what you get, you know? And it's hard because, I mean, public spaces, especially in LA, are not designed for you to experiment. They're designed for you to like set a certain expectation and meet it to some degree, because people are paying good money to show up, you know? So if I can find a space where I can regularly do this, maybe it's, you know, parties or something, that would definitely help. That's what the live streams have kind of been for, to some degree. Yeah, I mean, I can have notes, but like you see here, it's like most of the best stuff happens when I'm just kind of messing around. And I think these live streams might end up being more and more like a testing ground for what a set might sound like. So I might communicate a little less. I mean, it'd be great if I could talk during my sets, right? But that's not what, I mean, office hours live. I guess I could just do that. I don't know if I have enough people who would show up to that, but it will be different. There will be less talking if I do it live. There will be no talking, if at all. I'll have to decide if I'm going to go experimental one day or dancey the next. I can't just, I mean, I could jump, but I'll have to establish what the main kind of core of it is. And it'll likely be dancey because most spaces want that. So we'll see. I mean, I've definitely gotten into a certain groove of track arrangement. I have my through machines on the end. I have my kick at 6. I have everything mapped here. I have, you know, rhythm here, and I have 2 loop sections here. So everything has kind of stayed the same for about a year now. And it's really just a matter of dialing into a certain kind of set and revolving around that. And who knows? I mean, last year, if you go back to my, like, what is it, August through November sets, every Friday I was doing an office hours, and I was doing like a live set, and I wasn't talking as much. And those were pretty great. I mean, I was using this keyboard a little bit, and I think for a live set I would use everything that's on top here. You know, like this is fairly mobile. I might not even bring the compressor, but it does sound really great, and it would be really awesome to bring that. So like, I could have this all in like a case, you know? This could all fit in a pretty small footprint. And it would be nice to have this filter, you know? Not essential, but you know. And this is why it would help to have multiple times to experiment with it. So I think going with the most accessible style of music, which is something like what we're playing with right now, doing like almost like a housey vibe, and then slowly introducing more experimental elements over time would be good. But I think improvisation is going to be the core of it. I just get too caught up in preparing tracks, and then by the time I'm ready to perform, it's like a completely different thing than I started with that like isn't exciting anymore. So I'll probably have to find some spaces that are comfortable with me improvising and show them some of the videos that I've been making. And yeah, I basically just need to revisit last summer / fall's format, and just be like once a week perform for like an hour and see how it goes. And honestly, it's been a lot of time since then, and I've been practicing almost just improvising minus like the setup. So now I just need to synthesize those two elements. Take the improvising and the experimenting and then apply it to this structure. And I think I'll be in a better place than I was just because I've been practicing in one way or another. Anyway, I'm just kind of talking to myself. But I will let y'all know when I start playing shows again. I mean, I don't know. I also don't want to be like the first person to start doing shows because it's still kind of iffy. But you guys get the front row seat to the conversations, the thought process behind what's going on, and you'll be first to know if there's a show coming up in LA or elsewhere. There's also a lot of really cool groups that are doing like Twitch streams and stuff like that, and I think that would also help. It's not live, but it is different in the sense that it's a different community. There's a tension there that I don't have when I'm able to just talk casually on my own stream. So I think that would be helpful, and it takes a certain like mental shift to be like, I am open to showing up on people's streams. And I know a number of different channels and promoters and stuff that would probably be interested in something like this. And they'd probably be more interested in the experimentation than a lot of live spaces would. So I'll probably hit up some of them, see what their thought process is. And yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head out and probably work out a little bit because I've been sitting for like an hour and a half. But I might have put what Miles did in the studio with Vision. Yeah, I mean, but that's what makes it exciting. Same thing with Hey Ya. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the label like hated, I can't remember who hated it. I think it was like Andre 3000 hated Hey Ya, and nobody thought it was gonna do well because they thought it was too weird, which is so funny. But yeah, I think I would love to be the kind of artist where you show up to their show and you don't know what's gonna happen. That's been a part of like the dream and part of the appeal of improvisation. And part of what's exciting for me is not knowing what's going to happen too. So before I go, I'm going to drop a link to my SoundCloud page, which is kind of like the most experimental stuff that I do, in case y'all haven't checked it out yet. You'll find my playlist for Living Marks. I have around 20 tracks on there right now that are like over 30 minutes on average. And they're all a result of these Zoom-based improvisation sessions. And some of them have some really interesting stuff. And one thing that's next on the list for me is to create a mix out of just all of the sets that we've been doing for weeks since November. Hopefully I can get something like that together. Easy, but hey, I'm actually about to sign off, but literally like right now. But thank you so much, everyone, for dropping in and checking out the set and saying nice stuff. I am happy to be back. I'm thinking Friday at 9 a.m. is a pretty good, Friday at 9:30, 10 is a pretty good slot for me. I've also been trying to work with my friend Peter, who is a generative artist, and he makes art with algorithms, and then he also uses a plotter to draw them in ink. Super talented guy. I wonder if I have any of his work around. Not at the moment, but actually I should just drop him in the links. Peter Pasma, and he lives in the Netherlands, and we've been trying to do a collaboration for some time now where he live codes visuals. And because the Living Mark sessions are like in the evenings, he can't make them because of the time difference. So part of my interest in doing morning office hours is to potentially allow for him to drop in and do some live coding sometimes. So I hope y'all stay in touch and drop into these in the future, so you have that to look forward to, and I have that to look forward to, because some of the stuff that he makes is just incredible, and it would fit with this vibe so well. In fact, okay, one last thing I'm gonna say. What if we did, like, if I like called him from a venue and he was able to like digitally live code stuff? I mean, most venues don't have great Wi-Fi, but anyway. All right, this has gone long enough. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.